Yeah. And then this Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I mean, what did you think of the trailer? I did a little reaction clip that day. I was away on
You know, I
vacation
thought
doing it in my
I
room.
thought it was really good and like entertaining. I like that they kind of like addressed, because like I feel like in the first teaser trailer that they dropped, everyone was just like, "Oh, so you're telling me he finishes the fight 2014, does the roar at Quicksilver's character, and then turns his head and looks at this other lady?" And then in this trailer, it's kind of like he's kind of just moving his head. He's not like
Yeah.
looking at her.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, they kind of
Yeah.
fixed. He just happens to look at two people.
Yeah.
Bit, and then the I love it. Like a lot of people still haven't realized that like Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell are related, because like there was some people at work, because like a lot of people have Apple TV, and they're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, like I saw the Godzilla thing. You know, like I'm into Godzilla. I'm like, oh, I saw the Godzilla thing, and they're like, yeah, it's got like the Captain America guy in there and Kurt Russell, and I'm like, you know that they're like father son, right? They're playing the same character.
The Captain America guy.
Yeah, and I was just like they do look, when they're next to each other. Like you see them in the trailer, like one after the other. It's like, yeah, they're related.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I honestly forgot that I made the mistake saying that Dan Stevens was playing the younger version of him, and I knew he wasn't.
I think Dan Stevens is in the
He is in it.
Godzilla Kong New Empire.
Yeah. Yeah, I got completely confused and I slipped up saying him. But yeah. Yeah. I'm excited about seeing him in that movie. But yeah, the Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell thing's going to be great. And I didn't realize, I thought Andrews Holmes was playing Bill Randa's son, and they just have the same name. I didn't realize, I was just looking recently, that he's actually playing the young version of Will Randa, John Goodman's character from Kong Skull Island. So this is interesting because originally I thought, we were just flashing back 2014 to like maybe Skull Island-ish times, or prior
like
to Skull Island times.
just post
But now
or something. Yeah.
we're flashing back from Skull Island even further if we're getting a younger version of John Goodman's character.
Yeah, are we gonna get like like Kurt Russell flashing back to John Goodman giving a flashback?
Yes. I mean, we're getting 10 episodes of this. It's running from November 17th to January 12th. And then we only have to wait January, February, March, April. Is it April now? Or is
I think
it
it's
May?
April. I think April was what it got pushed back to.
Yeah, so it's only like a 3-ish month wait. Not bad. But we are getting a lot of damn Godzilla.
It is a lot, like,
Yeah.
coming out. Like, we're so used to like, oh, there's something coming out in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And now it's like we're getting 2 movies and a TV show, plus all the anime that's been coming out.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. So it's a pretty damn exciting time for us kaiju fans here.
Yeah, no, it's kind of more than we're used to. Like,
Yeah.
I just hope that it does well. I'm excited to see what they do with -1 in theaters, because it's gonna be like, if we want to get into like conspiracy, like, first off, it's gonna be the first Japanese Godzilla movie since Shin Godzilla, and this one's gonna be a little bit more mainstream and less creepy
Yeah,
looking
I'd say
than that one.
Yeah, Shin Godzilla didn't even get like a real theater run here
It got like
either.
almost like basically like a Fathom event.
Yeah.
It got the dub though, which was good.
Yeah.
And
Oh, is -1 getting a dub though? That's what
I haven't heard any news about a dub.
So like, I'm curious what we're gonna see
But
here.
you would think
This is
Godzilla, it's gonna get a dub.
yeah.
Like, there's
But this is
no
the first
way.
Japanese Godzilla movie that's getting a full theater run since Godzilla 2000. So it's pretty appropriate that Godzilla 2000 is the Godzilla Day movie here in the States, when they'll be getting Godzilla -1 in Japan. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a rough month off the internet. I think we're going to be getting lots of spoilers flooding the web.
I think stay away from TikTok, stay away from Instagram. It's all going to be there. I had seen basically the entire Dragon Ball Super movie before I went to go see it in theaters, just because there's so many clips on my Instagram feed. So be careful.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get into like strike conspiracy theory stuff, supposedly if it doesn't get wrapped up soon, they're going to start calling for boycotts. So if they're going to start calling for boycotts in theaters, this is a movie that was outside, that's made in Japan. So this is like going to be a movie that if people are actually going to respect that boycott, they can go see. So that could be pretty big for Godzilla. Yeah.
I mean, just this whole time right now for this movie, we're saying, we're getting a ton of content now. I think we're going to be hitting a drought, though, with this whole strike and everything on a lot of content. So a lot of international stuff is going to be coming over. So we'll be seeing, I think you're going to be seeing more of the indie films, which we'll talk about in a little, actually.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of indie news, surprisingly, over like the course of like a week or two. A lot of indie stuff coming up.